Okay, everybody, back with another project here. Not a project, but another step in the rocket stove project. What I'm getting ready to do here is I'm going to make a plate to cover this bottom piece here. Okay, this plate needs to be 1 inch, it needs to have a 1 inch overhang. The diameter of this is 18 inches, so I'm going to make the the plate a 20-inch circle. Okay, the reason why it needs to have an overhang is because this will be removable. It'll be so you can place it over the top of it. So that's what I'm working on. So because I have a circle cutter, but it doesn't work with my plasma cutter. I made my own little mock-up circle cutter. It's 10 inches radius, which will give me a 20-inch diameter. Kind of see the outline in the metal where I was dragging it to make sure that I had clearances. I marked out and drilled my center hole, put a bolt through it. It's not tightened, it's just sitting there. It's just a rusted bolt that I had in my spare bolt box. Bent this piece of metal up for a handle. Ignore those two dimples or nothing. But that hole right there is where the plasma cutter or the torch for my Everlast PowerPlasma 50 will go into. It doesn't need to be perfect. This is a prototype that we're building, so this should be good enough to get me a pretty decent circle out of it. Again, I just threw this together real quick with some scrap. Let's get to cutting. See how this goes. Hopefully I don't have any issues. It's really cold out here, okay? It's 20 degrees in my shop right now. It's about 0 degrees outside with a wind chill that's bringing it down to like -13, I believe the news just said. So my air compressor, because air compressors generate moisture, I noticed when I started to run it just a little bit ago, it started kind of making some noises like it does when it starts to ice up. So hopefully I don't have any issues. Hopefully it don't explode. But let's do this. Okay, so it's cut. You can see that I'm having a little bit of issues with consumables, stretching my consumables out. That's why you're getting the flare up. A couple of spaces, it didn't, because of that flare up, it didn't cut very well. But it cut enough where I should be able to break it apart. Okay, sorry about that. My alarm went off on my phone. Let's try to break this apart. I might have to come back in and cut a couple of spots like right here. Yep. If all else fails, use brute force. So, this will sit on here like this. Okay, and I'll weld it across the bottom. I'll weld up this hole. There's actually going to be 4 holes drilled in it. Where the riser is actually going to bolt to this. So I'm going to drill the holes in the riser, drill the holes in the plate, then place bolts in here with nuts on the bottom, weld the nuts before I put this plate on. Take the riser back off this plate so that this way I've threaded holes, and I'll use, most likely I'll use stainless steel for that. That plate is not going to get too hot because it's going to be insulated. So I'm not too concerned about corrosion, but I can always use stainless steel bolts, so that should help with that. And that's going to be the plan. So that's it for this video. I'll be back when I get this ready to bolt together, you know, with the riser and everything, and then weld that on. I've got some steps to take, but ultimately I've got more work to do before I get to that. So anyway, I've also got a meeting to run to for my 4x4 club. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like always, subscribe, comment, like. Go check out the links in the video description. There'll be a link to where you can find my compressor, California Airtools compressor. Everlast PowerPlasma 50 on Amazon. If you guys are interested in those 2 things, I'm not sponsored by them. They're good tools. I've been using them for about a year now, no issues. I love both of those machines. And if you buy them through Amazon, you help me out, so that would be awesome. But what else? Oh, go like our Facebook page if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter if you choose to do that. That's it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.